Well, after we did the interview with you, I interviewed MO3.
Who?
MO3.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Well, I asked about the shooting, and he said there's no beef, but he said you just gotta stay out the way. It's real out here, and
it's real out here. Shit, niggas get hit up every day out here. Like, it's the world. Like, somebody right now, we talking right now. Somebody right now, probably getting shot up right now. Like, shit, you gotta stay out the way, man.
Don't know who that is.
No, I don't know who Buddy is.
Okay.
Where you from?
I think he's from the same place you're from, same area.
Dallas?
Yeah.
I don't know him.
Never heard of him?
I know everybody from my city making noise.
Well, MO3 dropped a song called 219. Some people say it's a diss song towards you.
I ain't never heard it.
Never heard it? Okay. So I guess that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I don't even know who you fucking talking about.
So that's on me. Once again, how you feeling after you record this song, man?
I knew it was a bop, but I didn't think it was gonna do what it did. I felt like it was a good song though. At that time, I think it was like a lot of songs that was going crazy was like up tempo. So that's what I was trying to go do, like trying to go record some type of up tempo. So when I did that one, I kind of like, yeah, that's hard, but I don't think this is what I think this is what they going in the clubs. So I'm up here just going out what I'm hearing in the clubs, like the tempos or whatever. So like I say, I knew it was a good song, but I didn't throw it to the side, but it was one I didn't think they was gonna do. So I thought it was gonna be like Designer Junkie that came out that album or some up tempo. I didn't think it was gonna be that one though.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So how does it end up taking off?
When I dropped it, I just started getting like an instant kind of like feedback. We were like, damn. People like, man, this might be the one. I started getting calls from people like, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I just let such and such hear it. I think you might got you one. I was like, damn.
Dallas had seen rap beef before, diss tracks, online shots, club tension. That part wasn't new. But nobody was ready for what happened on I-35E. In the middle of the day, with traffic crawling, with cameras rolling, a rising rap star running for his life across a packed freeway before collapsing on the concrete. And what made it even darker? The answers didn't come right away. It took 5 years, flipped witnesses, phone data, and a mysterious cash withdrawal before prosecutors finally pointed the finger at someone nobody expected to be sitting in a courtroom instead of a studio. But the shots on that highway weren't the beginning of the story. They were the end. To understand how Dallas hip-hop reached this point, we have to rewind way back to two artists, two sides of the city, and a beef both sides swore didn't exist. Yella Beezy didn't come from a place that forgives weakness. Born Marquis DeAndre Conway, he grew up in Oak Cliff, a Dallas neighborhood known for pride, loyalty, and scars that never fully heal. Life forced him to mature early. When he was just a kid, his father was taken out inside their own home on Mother's Day. That kind of loss doesn't fade. It reshapes you. Music became his outlet before it became his dream. By the time most kids were focused on school, Bezy was writing bars, using rhythm as therapy for pain he didn't have the language to explain. This wasn't about fame, it was about surviving mentally. As he got older, those private notebooks turned into street records. His sound was raw, confident, and unapologetically Dallas. He wasn't chasing trends, he was documenting real life. Then the city caught on. Tracks like Trap and Designer rang off in clubs and cars across Dallas. People didn't just hear it, they felt it. The momentum snowballed fast, landing him a deal with Hitco Entertainment, backed by industry heavyweight L.A. Reid. National success followed, charting records, big-name features, money moving differently. But with success came attention, and with attention came pressure from the same streets that raised him. Legal issues, gun cases, constant rumors. Bezy's name stayed circulating, not always for music. And across town, another voice was rising, one built on pain, faith, and brutal honesty. MO3 didn't rap like he was acting tough, he rapped like he was confessing. Born Melvin Abdul Noble Jr., he grew up between hardship and faith. Church wasn't just something his family attended, it shaped him. That balance between belief and the streets gave his music a different weight. When MO3 spoke, it felt personal. His songs blended melody with struggle, vulnerability with aggression. He didn't hide his scars, he put them on full display. That honesty built him a loyal following in Dallas long before the industry paid attention. The breakthrough came with his Shawdaz project. It spread organically. Word of mouth, local shows, people. telling people, "You gotta hear this, dude." Eventually, that buzz reached Boozy Badaz. Their connection took MO3 national, giving him credibility outside Texas and placing him in a bigger spotlight. But Dallas rap doesn't exist in a vacuum. Here, ambition overlaps with territory, and competition doesn't stay friendly for long. Behind the scenes, tension was already building, even if both sides claimed it wasn't. Publicly, there was no beef. Privately, the streets were talking. Whispers started small: competition, side comments, a rumored romantic situation involving the same woman. Petty at first, until outsiders poured gasoline on it. That's when Roy Lee entered the picture. Roy Lee was a Dallas comedian known for brutal online roasts. He didn't just joke. He attacked credibility, street ties, authenticity, and when he set his sights on Yella Beezy, the videos went viral. Calling someone fake in Dallas isn't comedy. It's disrespect. Roy Lee's connection to MO3 made things worse. Even if MO3 wasn't speaking directly, guilt by association kicked in. Fans started choosing sides, streets started choosing sides. Then a club incident turned physical. Roy Lee reportedly ran into Bezy's camp and got jumped. Instead of backing off, he doubled down online. Until suddenly, he couldn't post anymore. In late 2018 or early 2019, Roy Lee was shot in North Dallas. He survived the initial incident, but complications followed: blood clots, hospital stays. Then he passed. Almost immediately, the rumors exploded. Street talk pointed fingers, allegations of a bag being placed. No proof, no charges, just whispers moving faster than facts ever could. For MO3, this was different. Roy Lee wasn't just an internet comedian, he was his guy. And in street culture, loyalty doesn't clock out when things get uncomfortable. What might have stayed entertainment suddenly felt personal. And once things turn personal, pride doesn't allow de-escalation. From there, the beef stopped being about music entirely. In October 2018, Yella Beezy survived a shooting on the North Dallas tollway. Bullets hit his vehicle. He lived, but the message was loud. When asked about it later, MO3's response raised eyebrows. Calm, detached, almost chilling. Street rumors immediately linked MO3 to the situation. Again, never proven. But in Dallas, perception matters more than truth. Then came the club incident. In February 2020, Bezy allegedly clashed with MO3's manager, Brandon Rainwater. Reports described a brutal beatdown that left Rainwater injured and suing. Still, both sides publicly denied any beef. Interviews got awkward. Bezy dismissed MO3 entirely. MO3 laughed things off, blaming blogs and the internet. But the streets knew better. And on a Wednesday afternoon in November 2020, all that unspoken tension reached its breaking point. November 11th, 2020. Clear skies, midday traffic, Dallas moving like normal. MO3 was driving northbound on I-35E near the Oak Lawn exit, one of the busiest stretches of highway in the city. Then a dark-colored car pulled alongside him. No warning, no argument, just gunfire. Bullets tore through MO3's vehicle as traffic slammed brakes and horns blared. In pure panic, MO3 bailed out of his car and ran, weaving through lanes of traffic as drivers swerved to avoid hitting him. The shooter followed, calm, focused, masked. Witnesses later described the gunman methodically chasing MO3 across the freeway before firing the fatal shots. MO3 collapsed on the concrete as cars came to a standstill around him. It was all caught on camera. Dash cams, highway surveillance, angles investigators would replay for years. MO3 later passed at the hospital. Dallas froze. And for a long time, justice felt just as stuck. Police moved fast on the shooter. Surveillance images led them to Dantrell White, a young man already on parole. He was arrested weeks later, linked to the vehicle and weapon used in the hit. At first, the case stalled. White faced murder charges. But years later, everything changed. He took a plea on gun charges and agreed to cooperate. That's when prosecutors say the story finally opened up. According to White, he wasn't acting alone. He was hired, and the name he gave shocked the city. Years after the shooting, investigators shifted focus to financial records. Bank documents showed Yella Beezy withdrew $40,000 in cash just days after MO3's death. Cash, no digital trail. Prosecutors claimed the amount matched what witnesses said was paid for the hit. Bank cameras allegedly captured the withdrawal. Phone records showed communication between Bezy and White around the same time frame. Cell tower data placed them near each other. To the state, This was the missing puzzle piece. To the defense, it was smoke. They argued wealthy rappers withdraw cash all the time. No receipts, no texts spelling out a hit, no wire transfers. Circumstantial, but powerful. And in 2025, 5 years after MO3 lost his life, prosecutors finally made their move. In March 2025, a Dallas County grand jury indicted Yella Beezy on capital murder for hire. The charge stunned the industry. Bezy was arrested and hit with a $2 million bond, later reduced to $750,000 after his lawyers argued community ties, family responsibilities, and lack of violent convictions. Prosecutors revealed their key witness would testify that Bezy helped fund the payment, pointing directly to that cash withdrawal. The courtroom became the new battleground. Defense attorneys attacked credibility, highlighting the 5-year delay, informant incentives, and lack of hard proof. Industry voices weighed in, questioning whether prosecutors were stretching circumstantial evidence into a narrative. Meanwhile, Bezy was placed on house arrest, later granted limited studio access, fueling public debate. Some saw privilege, others saw procedure, and through it all, one truth remained unchanged. MO3 wasn't coming back. No matter how the trial ends, the damage is already done. One artist lost his life on a freeway. Another now lives under the weight of a capital charge. Families on both sides carry scars that never heal. Dallas hip-hop changed forever that day on I-35E. This wasn't just about rap. It was about pride, loyalty, silence, and how quickly entertainment turns into tragedy when egos collide with street rules. They say rap beef is just music, until it isn't.